and welcome once again to the Ski Club Snowcast.
This week, as always, we've got the latest snow conditions from around the world, as well as more boot chat from our kit guru Al Morgan.
But first, Ski Sunday's Graham Bell with his top tips for dynamic skiing.
Now, a word of warning, viewers, the following clip does contain some nudity.
Or to be more precise, it's just Graham in his undies.
First off, remember alcohol has double the effect at high altitude, so you might want to consider going easy for the first couple of nights. The other thing that you want to consider before you hit the slopes is to get some stretching in as you arrive at the hotel. More flexibility in your hips and lower back will allow you to ski in a dynamic position, dropping your hips further into the turn and creating the body angles that you need. If you're not too embarrassed, try some mobility stretching before your first run. It's basically just swinging either your arms and legs, trying to get that range of motion going in your joints, just to loosen up your joints and warm up your body. After a good day on the mountains, your legs are more than likely feeling a little stiff. Now, there are a number of ways of dealing with this. If there's an exercise bike in the hotel, then 15 minutes spinning will help get rid of the lactic acid. Saunas and steam rooms are good, but make sure you drink plenty of water. Now, there is another way of beating post-skiing pain, and unfortunately, it involves yet more pain. Yep, it's the ski racer's favourite, the ice bath. No shortage of snow in a ski resort. Oh. 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 5 minutes of this to sort you right out.
Now, I'm not 100% convinced that the ice bath is for me.
But some great tips there on how to get the best out of your skiing.
You can watch the full version of the video right now on Ski Club TV.
Now it's that time again to look at the wintry weather around the world.
How's the snow looking, George?
Over the past week, resorts across the Alps have experienced extremely varied conditions, including heavy snowfall, but the dominant theme is now glorious sunshine. Last weekend's heavy snowfall has given way to bluebird skies in Austria, allowing skiers to make the most of the terrain available across the country. Italian resorts have experienced high winds in recent days, but on Thursday, visitors enjoyed fantastic conditions at resorts such as Cervinia, while it was also sunny in the vast majority of French resorts. In France, as in the rest of the Alps, cloud and further snowfall is forecast to return over the weekend. Bulgaria also has superb conditions at the moment, and following several heavy snowfalls, is set for sunny skies this weekend. There has been snowfall across the US over the last week, with good skiing reported at resorts such as Vail and Jackson Hole. Further north in Canada, there has been moderate fresh snowfall, with Whistler expecting nearly 1 metre of snow over the next week.
Well, as you can see, this is the season that just keeps on giving.
Now if you're heading to the snow and the very thought of putting on your ski boots is filling you with fear and loathing, fear not, here's Al with another bit of handy kit advice.
People often say what problems they have getting the ski boots on and off. So here's a few handy tips that will make it that bit easier. To start with, putting your boots on. Undo the buckles, put a little half turn if you can, it will stop them catching. Lastly, the Velcro strap. Then push your tongue forward. As you put your foot in, pull the tongue up and you'll slide in easier. Resit the tongue, start with the Velcro strap, as this makes doing the metal clips up that bit easier. Always do the ones up on the leg first. Retighten the Velcro and then it's around the foot, and you should literally only need finger pressure. That's boots on. Off is just in the reverse. Undo again with a little half turn, finishing with a Velcro strap. Push the tongue forward and lift it up, and push down on the back of the boot. If the plastic's catching your foot, just open it out with your hands and it'll come out much easier. Then, for storage, just do your boots up, they hold their shape better. It's that easy.
And finally, for this week's Snowcast, last week saw the very tragic news that Canadian freestyle skier Sarah Burke passed away at the age of 29 following a fall during her half-pipe training 9 days earlier.
So we'll leave you this week with a few images not only of a pioneering athlete, but an incredible ambassador for the sport of skiing.